Well, how you doing? Steve here, and welcome to Kingdom IQ. I just want to talk about encouragement and just to really help people see why uh, encouragement is so important and something that, to be honest, is really missing in society nowadays. Um, you look at the epidemic of depression that is rampant in our society at the moment. And look, there's other things that aren't helping that either. For example, social media. Social media actually causes people a lot of the time to feel like they don't measure up, that other people have it better than them, and that they aren't able to have a successful or a normal or a meaningful life. They look at other people that maybe are going on holidays or maybe have more stuff than them or more friends, or they're doing more than a particular person, or invited to more things than a particular person, and they feel bad. They feel like, well, I'm not good enough. So we really need, in a society that is so comparative based, we're always comparing ourselves to the highlights. We're comparing our normal everyday life to the highlights of other people's lives in social media. Um, and this thing called encouragement is really needed in our lives, in your life, my life. And you know, God says encourage, as long as today is called today, encourage one another to good deeds. Now, you might think, well, I don't even know if I believe in the Bible. I don't know if I believe in God, and that's cool. I'm not here to convince anyone regarding God in this sense, but what I am wanting every single person to do is to realize that the Bible, as in the text of the Bible, which I believe is connected to the author of the Bible, which is God, is there to encourage you and empower you and help you to be the best you can be. Um, and as I said, Bible says, encourage, as long as today is called today, encourage one another. Bible also talks about encouraging yourself in the Lord, and there was an example where King David found himself in quite a discouraging position and situation, and the people around him, his friends, are the ones that probably should have been the one encouraging him, were prepared to actually get rid of him, and he encouraged himself in God. And basically, what that is looking at yourself and your life through the lens of what the Bible, what God says about you. And as you do that, you find that God, or the Bible, has a lot of really positive, uplifting, and empowering things to say to you. Like, you can do all things through Christ who gives you strength. That those that know their God will do great exploits. Um, that nothing is impossible for God. You know, to name a few things. That we are the head and not the tail. We're above and beneath. That we are seated with Christ in heavenly places. So you're not the tail. You're not the bit that gets wagged and dragged in the mud, but you're the head. You're the leader. You're able to do over and above what you could ask, think, and imagine through God at work in you. There are so many really positive aspects to the Word of God, and so many positive aspects to what God says about you. And what I want to do is I want to take this message of hope to people out there that don't have any hope. So I pray that that is encouraging, and I pray that you can get something out of what I talk about. As I said, I'm not here to convince anyone to start going to a particular church or to start even believing in God, but to realize that the Bible has some amazing things to be said about you, and that's all I want to do. So bless you and have a great day.